with the Apostle Diallo, and he is going to teach on family matters.
Amen.
And I know that we are couples, some of us, we are widows, single mothers, single fathers. Some of us, we are maybe planning to get wed, like Bernie and Shanice.
Amen.
You know, it's good. It's good to know about family matters. But let me start by the word of God. I'm not preaching. He's going to preach. But I feel I want to read this verse. It's on Psalm 127. It is written, unless the Lord builds the house, its builders labor in vain. Unless the Lord watches over the city, the watchman stands guard in vain. In vain, you rise early, and stand up late, toiling for food to eat, for the grand sleep to those he loves. Sons are heritage from the Lord. Children are a reward from him. Hallelujah.
Amen.
This first verse says, unless the Lord builds the house, its builders labor in vain. It's a matter of building. Amen.
Amen.
Someone is an architect here, or someone has already watched when they start building a house. I'm not an architect, but I really like to see how people build a house. When they start building, they dig. I know that they dig. Because a house is not walls or bricks. It starts from somewhere. Hallelujah.
Amen.
So there is what we call foundation. Foundation is the most important part of a house. Because when the foundation is wrong, you can put whatever you want. I watch these American builders here when they start building. They dig. One day, I was so curious. I want to see how deep it was. They were going down. It was like so deep. I was scared. And I was wondering, why do they go so deep? Because the height depends on the depth.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hallelujah.
The height depends on the depth. Hallelujah.
Amen.
So, we are dealing with families matters. Children have kids. And for most of us, we have been facing situations, me including. You too, maybe. Because living with someone who is not your sister, I know in my family we are 12. 12 of us, from one father and one mother, 12. Wow. Can you imagine how many times we fight? We're fighting. But we can't separate. It's not easy to separate. Hallelujah. But when it comes to marriage, look here in America. Look at the rate of divorce. People are divorcing and the court is there to help us divorce, separate. It will take only one day to go separate. Only one day. But why are people getting divorced, separated? And what is really, I don't know what I don't understand. When we connect, it takes time to connect, and as we go for a wedding ceremony, there are these vows. We stand up in front of people and we make those vows. It's for life, for better and for worse. And we say it and people say, amen. But when it comes to dealing with what is worse, sometimes, we have to interpret. I'm sorry. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
I was saying that
Navugaga ngo
when it is time to face with problems,
yari igihe cyo guhura n'ibibazo
we forget about the vows we made.
kwibagirwa amasezerano twagiranye.
We forget that the vow was for better and for worse.
Kwibagirwa twavuze ngo mu bihe
In
cyangwa
sickness and health.
no mu buzima.
We forget.
Kwibagirwa.
But what is the problem?
Ariko ikibazo ni iki?
The problem is that the vow were so superficial. You were just talking.
Cyari kuvuga gusa.
Why am I saying this? It's because it is written that unless the Lord build the house, its builders labor in vain. So there is your part, and there is another part that has to be played by God. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
So in marriage, make sure that the foundation is there. In parenting, make sure that God is there. Because a family is like a house. We need to know where is the house, what is the foundation of the house. So God has to build the foundation. Our foundation, the foundation of our marriage, the foundation of parenting must be sustained by the foundation. The foundation is in God. Jesus is the one who has to build our foundation in our marriage, in the way we educate our kids, in the way we communicate, in our deep relation. Hallelujah. So I'm not going so far, and I don't want to take the time of our apostles. But I welcome you in this seminar.
Family matters.
But let me acknowledge the presence of Reverend Julius B. And all those people who came from Tumaini Baptist Church. If it is the first time you are coming here, we welcome you. I'm so happy to see Vianney. Thank you for coming, Mama Celine. She's from the Church of the Redeemer. And I welcome you. So help me welcome Apostle. Stand up
Praise the Lord. Let me have a seat in the presence of God. I want to celebrate Pastor Claudine for the amazing work she's doing in this place. This is a true servant of God who really love God and love people. Of such a heart of a mother, such a nurturer, and so wise. We love you. May the Lord bless you. Praise the Lord. We're going to welcome the people who are coming in. Praise God. Amen. Sit down. Welcome. God bless you. You know, this afternoon is a very interesting moment. I spend my life running around in different places. And there are three major things I do when I go away. The first thing, I preach the gospel of Jesus Christ. The second thing, I do leadership. And the third thing, I do family matters. Those are the three things that are in my combo. It's like having a burger, fries, and Coke. And I'm so happy that for the first time, God gave me a chance to express that part of the combo. I like doing it. It's so wonderful. So my name is Elhadj.
izina ryanjye nitwa Elhadj.
I'm married to only one wife.
Mfite umugore umwe gusa niwe twashakanye.
Praise the Lord.
Imana ishimwe.
Because Elhadj can marry up to 4.
Kubera ko Elhadj bemerewe kurongora bagera kuri bane.
This Elhadj is only one.
Uyu Elhadj yarongoye umwe gusa.
Praise the Lord.
Imana ishimwe.
And I get her from the most beautiful country.
Kandi namukuye mu gihugu cyiza cyane.
That's okay. I have to, I have to say the way it is. She's from Burundi.
Munyihanga rero ngomba kuvuga uko biri. Umurundikazi.
We have 3 children.
Dufite abana batatu.
My first daughter just turned 19.
Uwa mbere wacu yujuje imyaka 19 ejo bundi.
And we had the privilege that she won the Miss competition.
Twagize amahirwe ko yatsindiye ikamba rya Nyampinga wa Canada.
Don't worry, she didn't get it from her dad, she got it from her mom. And my son was 14. And my daughter, that's 6. I'm a family man. I love dearly my wife. And she loved me much. And I love my children. We are best friends. But it was not like that in the beginning. It was not like that in the beginning. I have to learn to be a great husband and an amazing father. But it was not so in the beginning. And so as I will be teaching you, I will use a lot of my own examples. Praise God. Give me just your attention for 1 hour. And we will take a little break. And then I'm going to come back for another 1 hour. So the first portion will be talking more about marriage, relationship. And the second one will be talking about parenting. Now, this is the first time we're doing this year. Normally, when we do this, the way we do it, talk marriage, we call it like that. Alright, we do with my wife. And we have few sessions. First session, I speak to the men, the husbands. But everybody's together. Second session, my wife speaks to the wives. And everybody's there. Third session, I speak to the women. Fourth session, my wife speaks to the husband. And fifth session, I speak to everybody. And seventh session, questions. But when we do it, we sleep there. We go Saturday, we stay there the whole day till Sunday morning, and we all go to church. So we arrange babysitters, and we go outside of the city. It's life transforming. You've never seen anything like that. But because we never done it, and Pastor loved you so much, she wanted we have a taste of the things to come. Praise the Lord. So what we're doing today, be patient. I will try to take 6 sessions. That is impossible. So I will just touch a few little things. Are you ready? Praise the Lord. This seminar is not for people who have bad marriage. It's for everybody. Because no matter how amazing your marriage is, there is a level to go. There's always another step. So it's not because you have problems more than the other people. Do you understand that? We are all learning. I was set up to have a very bad marriage. I'm just being real. Number one, I was a Muslim. So from my Muslim background,
kuva rero iwacu mu basilamu
we see women different.
tureba abagore mu buryo butandukanye.
That was number one.
icyo cyari icya mbere.
Number two,
icya kabiri
I'm a Fulani.
ndi umufulani.
There we go.
Number three,
icya gatatu
I'm African.
abanyafurika.
Number four,
icya kane
I didn't have any example
nta rugero nari mfite rwo kureberaho.
to look up to.
kureberaho.
So I was set up
rero nari ndi mu ahantu
for a failure.
hagomba kunesha.
On the other end,
mu rundi ruhande
my wife,
umugore
she
wanjye
grew up in a beautiful family,
yakuriye mu muryango mwiza
a
cyane
very loving family.
bamukunda cyane.
So imagine.
tekereza rero.
Number six,
icya gatandatu
I'm from another country
nkomoka mu kindi gihugu
with a different culture.
bafite imico
Even
itandukanye
though it looks the same but different.
nubwo bisa ariko biratandukanye.
And from she's another country.
kandi no umudamu wanjye aturuka mu kindi gihugu.
Do you see
murareba
how complicated this could be?
uburyo urushako rwacu rwari rugoye.
Number seven,
icya karindwi
my wife is very quiet.
umugore wanjye no guceceka cyane.
She's from Uganda.
aturuka ahantu bita
She
Uganda.
talk on the ear. Me,
yewe
I speak.
vuga
Can be complicated.
urumva ko ari ibintu byakagoranye.
Do you see?
murabireba
We were set for failure.
twari abo kuneshwa
But today,
ariko uyu munsi
we are so close.
Amen.
turi abantu bakundana cyane.
That means there's hope for everybody.
bisobanuye ngo hari ibyiringiro bya
And
buri
number
wese.
eight,
icya munani
I was not easy
ntabwo njye nari woroshye
because I'm nice but stubborn.
kuko ndi umuntu mwiza ariko w'inkubaganye.
Very complicated personality.
umuntu udasanzwe.
You see.
urumva
So Proverbs 24 said,
imigani 24 handitse
verse 3 to 4,
umurongo wa 3 kugeza ku wa 4
wisdom
bwenge
build a household,
yubatse inzu
and by understanding it is established,
mu gusobanukirwa ishinga imizi
and by knowledge
noneho mu
all
kumenya
the rooms
ibyumba byayo
are
byose
filled with riches and pleasant things.
byuzuzwa ubukire n'ibyiza
Did you
bitandukanye.
hear that?
nabyumvishe se?
Women, I want you to listen to me very carefully.
madamu ndagira ngo muntege amatwi neza.
Love does not build relationship.
urukundo ntabwo rwubaka imibanire.
See, I told you I'm going to say stuff that will shock you.
nabwiye ko babwira ibintu
You
bibatangaza.
spend all your time, my husband, if you can love me more,
igihe cyanyu muhora muvuga ngo umugabo wanjye aramutse ankunze
if you
cyane
can hug me a little bit more,
yaba yamuhoberaga kurushaho.
I need to be loved.
nkeneye gukundwa.
I have an announcement.
nagira ngo ngire icyo gutangaza.
Love
urukundo
does not guarantee
ntabwo ruduhamiriza
a good marriage.
ko tuzagira urushako rwiza.
Think about it.
bitekerezeho.
So you spend your time chasing after your husband to love you more.
igihe cyose rero ugita wirukanka nyuma y'umugabo wawe ngo agukunde kurushaho.
But love is not an ingredient that guarantees success in marriage.
ariko urukundo ntabwo ari kimwe mu bintu biguhamiriza ko urushako ruzaba rwiza.
I just solve right now all your complaints.
ndumva hari ibyo mwitotomberaga byose
Because 90% of what the woman is bragging about,
9% by'umugore yifuza
I don't feel love. I don't feel you love me.
ntabwo urukundo rwawe ngumva
You
neza.
don't love me.
ahari ntunkunda.
If you love me,
iyo unkunda
why don't you do that?
kubera icyo udakora ibi.
You really don't love me.
ni ukuri ntabwo
I don't
unkunda.
feel you love me.
urukundo rwawe ntabwo ngumva neza.
Love
urukundo
does not guarantee
ntabwo ruguhamiriza
success in marriage.
urushako rwawe ruzaba rwiza.
It's not an ingredient
ntabwo ari bimwe mu bitekanwa
that guarantees
bituma
success
habaho
in marriage.
urushako rwiza.
So stop chasing after
rekeraho
love.
kwiruka inyuma y'urukundo rero.
All the women say amen.
abagore mwese mwakavuze ngo amina.
Did you guys hear? The men didn't hear amen.
wegabo ntabwo mugeze mwumva
Okay, don't say amen. I'm going to explain a little bit more.
niyo ubwo mutabibuze ndagira nsobanureho.
Don't just say amen. Just you will get it.
ntuvuga amina gusa
I'm coming.
ubisobanukirwe.
I'm just starting.
ndacyatangira.
Number two,
icya kabiri
money
amafaranga cyangwa
does not
amadolari
guarantee
ntahamya
success in marriage.
ko urushako ruzaba rwiza.
Number three,
icya gatatu
sex
kuryamana
does not guarantee
imibonano
success in
ntabwo
marriage.
ihamya ko urushako rwiza kurushaho.
Solomon, King Solomon,
umwami Salomo
he has all the money.
yari afite amafaranga yose, amadolari yose akenewe.
He's the one who wrote.
Si wese wanditse,
He said
akavuga
there are 3 ingredients
ngo hari ibintu bitatu
that are necessary
byangombwa
for success:
kugira ngo habeho kugenda neza mu rushako:
wisdom,
ubwenge,
understanding,
gusobanukirwa,
and knowledge.
ndetse no kumenya.
So I'm going somewhere.
Hari aho ndimo kugana rero.
How many people here have a driver license?
Bangahe muri twebwe hano bafite permis de conduire, batwara imodoka, uruhushya rwo gutwara imodoka?
Good. You are driving,
muratwara,
don't you?
nimutwara imodoka.
Anyone who doesn't have a driver license,
Uwo ari we wese udafite uruhushya rwo gutwara imodoka,
if he drives, is violating the laws.
niba atwaye aba arimo kwica amategeko.
Do you agree with that?
Ese turabyemeranya?
Good.
Ni byiza.
So,
Rero,
did they give you your driving license because you look good?
ese baguhaye license yawe kubera ko usa neza?
Answer.
Subiza.
Did they give it to you because of your skin color?
Ese bayiguhaye kubera ko umubiri wawe ari mwiza?
Huh? Did they give you a driving license just because you are intelligent and smart?
Ese baguhaye uruhushya rwo gutwara imodoka kubera ko umunyabwenge?
Do they?
Nibyo.
You pass a test.
Wakoze ikizamini,
You sat down, you study.
uricara uriga,
You did theory.
ukora ibyo kumva,
When you pass theory,
umaze kubitsinda,
then you go to practice.
ujya no gukora ibizamini.
You have to pass practice,
ugomba gutsinda ibyo gutwara,
and they give you a driver license.
noneho bakabona kuguha license.
You see the government,
Reba leta noneho zayo,
they love more the roads
bakunda imihanda yabo cyane
more than they love your family.
kurusha uko bakunda umuryango wawe.
That's why young people listen to me.
Mu ntege amatwi basore,
You just go to the city hall.
ujya hariya mu biro bya leta,
We love one another.
turakundana cyane.
Okay,
Yego,
sign paper.
sinya impapuro.
Here the license of marriage.
Akira certificate
No
y'ushako.
exam.
Ntabwo bagukoresha ikizamini,
But to give you driver license,
ariko kuko ikizamini cyo gutwara imodoka
you have to pass it.
ugomba gutsinda ikizamini.
You're right on that.
All that I'm trying to say,
Icyo nshaka kuvuga ni iki?
ignorance,
Ubujiji,
lack of knowledge
kudasobanukirwa
is the problem.
ni ikibazo.
I will explain.
Kambisobanure.
Wisdom built,
Ubwenge yarubatse,
understanding established,
gusobanukirwa ishinga imizi,
knowledge make it rich.
noneho kumenya bizana ubutunzi.
What is knowledge?
Ese kumenya ni iki?
I'm giving you knowledge.
Ndimo kubaha ubwenge.
It's information.
Ni ibintu bimenywa.
Somebody say knowledge
Tuguta ubwenge
is information.
ni ibyo
Say it again. Knowledge
tuguta ubwenge
is information.
ni ibintu byo kumenya.
So I'm giving you information
Rero ndimo kuguha ibintu byo kumenya
so you can acquire knowledge.
kugira ngo umenye ubwenge.
Then
Noneho
I'm going to explain it.
ndibuze kubisobanura.
When I explain it,
Nibisobanura,
the knowledge
bwa bwenge
become understood.
burahinduka gusobanukirwa.
Then through explanation,
Noneho mu gusobanura
you have understanding.
ugira kumenya.
Then when you understand
Iyo umenye noneho
what you comprehended,
icyo wasobanukiwe neza,
if you apply it,
nugishyira mu bikorwa,
then you're wise.
noneho uri umunyabwenge.
So what build marriage
Noneho icyubaka urushako
is information
ni ibyo kumenya
that is acquired
ibyigwa
to become knowledge,
kugira ngo umenye,
and when it's comprehended,
noneho wabisobanukirwa
it become understanding,
ukabimenya neza.
and what you understood,
Ibyo umaze gusobanukirwa,
if you apply it,
nubishyira mu bikorwa,
you become wise.
uba
Then you have good marriage.
umunyabwenge, noneho ukagira urushako rwiza.
Praise the Lord. Did you see he didn't say pray?
Ntabwo mwigeze mwumvamo gusenga.
There's no prayer here.
Ntabwo nigeze mvugamo gusenga hano.
I'm praying for my marriage.
Ndasengera urushako rwanjye.
Don't pray for your marriage.
Wisengera urushako rwawe.
Find the information of the Bible.
Reba muri Bibiliya ibyo ukwiye kumenya.
Understand it
Ubisobanukirwe.
and apply it.
Noneho ubishyire mu bikorwa.
You will stop praying for it.
Uzarekeraho amasengesho.
Wow. That's
Oh, let's just pray about it.
Reka tubisengere gusa.
Excuse.
Izo ni inzitwazo. You know what needs to be done.
uzi ikigomba gukorwa.
So why don't you do it and stop praying about it?
utagikora ukarekera kugisengera.
I'm so sorry to shock you.
Nagira ngo mbabarire kubatangaza.
Stop praying about your marriage.
Rekera gusengera urushako rwawe.
Acquire information.
Igubumenyi.
Understand the information
Sobanukirwa
and apply what you understood. And you will never pray for your marriage.
That's good.
All the religious people say amen. Am I speaking to somebody? Pastor, pray for us. With madam.
When
they come and tell me that, I say no, I won't pray. Come see me. I will give you information, knowledge. I will make sure you understand. Then, if you understand, it's up to you to go apply. Pray for what? Let's pray for the sick. Not for marriage. Okay. All this time you're wasting praying for your marriage, pray for me now. Am I helping somebody? I really hope it's helping you. I just try to save you time. You know, I like what Hosea 4:6 said, my people perish by lack of knowledge. I tell you, ignorance is the greatest problem of humanity. Are you hearing me? This is not complicated. If you want to be a doctor, you need to go to the school to acquire information, knowledge. You understand it, then you apply. Life is about information, understanding, application. Information, understanding, application. When you finish your school, they send you to go do a training stage. It's application. The problem we have, we don't like to learn. And even when we learn, we don't like to apply. We like to point the finger. So here's what you learned today. Madam, it's not love you need. It's information and wisdom. Hallelujah. My head is going like that. And then I remember I have 1 hour, so I need to make sure I don't go. Because there's so much thing I can teach you. All right. I will give you one more. Ephesians chapter 5 verse 25 says, husband, husband, all the husbands say yes. Husband, come on, husband. Some of you don't feel like you're the husband in your house. I say husband. I don't want to hear any woman say yes when I say husband. Love your wife. It doesn't mean love your wife. Now listen to the rest. As Christ loved the church, it's not finished, and gave himself to it.
Don't just stop and say love.
wihagarara ku rukundo gusa.
Husband,
Bagabo,
love
mukunde
your wife
abagore banyu
as Christ
nkuko Kristo
love
yakunze
the church
itorero
and give
akaryitangira
himself.
ubwe.
Husband,
Bagabo,
that word love
iryo jambo rukundo
is agape.
ni agape,
A sacrificial love.
ni urukundo rw'itamba.
Now, let me help the mothers a little bit.
Reka fasha abagore gati.
You know, what am I going to use?
Ese nkoreshe nde?
Pastor Joseph,
Pastor Joseph,
and your beautiful one here.
n'umugore wawe mwiza hano.
When you guys met,
Cyagihe muhuye,
and that's applied to most people,
kandi byo benshi bibafata.
when you think about her,
Iyo mumutekereje
your heart
umugore,
begins to beat.
umutima wawe utangira gutogota, gutera.
Probably she was in another place.
Wenda yari ari mu kindi gihugu,
You go to bed,
ukajya
you
kuryama,
think about her,
ukamutekerezaho,
you call her on the phone.
ukamuhamagara kuri telefone.
Probably she's in Mulenge land,
Ahari wenda ari imurenge,
and you talk to her on the phone.
ukavugana nawe kuri telefone.
After 2 hours,
Nyuma y'amasaha abiri,
you say, okay, baby,
ukavuga ngo noneho
I have to go because tomorrow I'm working.
baby ngomba kugenda ko ejo mfite akazi.
Okay, bye.
Urabeho.
Okay, bye.
Okay, urabeho.
Hello?
Hello.
You still there?
Uracyari hasi?
Nobody want to hang up.
Ntawe ushaka gushyira telefone hasi.
It's love.
Urwo ni urukundo.
You feel something.
Wumva hari ikintu.
You know how do you call that love?
Urwo rukundo kurwita.
It's called phileo.
Rwitwa phileo.
It's a feeling love.
Ni urukundo rwo kumva.
That love
urwo rukundo
introduce you to one another,
rurabahuza,
but doesn't keep you together.
ariko ntirutuma mugumana.
That's why some women will say,
Niyo mpamvu abagore bamwe bazavuga,
I don't feel love anymore for him.
urukundo nari ngufitiye.
That love is gone, my friend.
Urwo rukundo rwaragiye nshuti
It's not
yanjye.
supposed to stay.
Ntabwo ari urugumaho.
When my heart is not warm as it
Umutima
used
wanjye
to be.
kutagifite bya bushyuhe wagiraga.
I used to want to be with
najyaga
him.
nifuza kubana nawe buri gihe.
If he doesn't call me one day, I can't sleep. I'm looking at the phone.
Yatarumaga rimwe gusa sinasinziraga nahoraga ndeba telefone. Phileo.
When you are planning to meet at the restaurant in Kibobe,
Panga guhurira muri resitora Kibobe.
you dress nice.
Wambaraga
She
neza.
prepare. She
Agategura.
call her friend. Am I okay like that?
Agahamagara inshuti ze gusenda sa neza.
And you walk there nice, sharp.
Ugenda neza usa neza.
You are attracting one another.
Murimo gukururana.
It's beautiful.
Biryoshye ari
You
byiza.
think about one another.
Mugatekerezanyaho.
You sleep. You think about her.
Naryama mugatekerezanyaho.
If she see you talking to somebody, she
yakubona
get jealous.
uvugana n'undi muntu akagira ishyari.
Phileo.
Phileo.
Then your marriage has been 10 years and you still want Phileo.
None umaze imyaka 10 mu rushako uracyashaka Phileo.
That is dead long time.
Urwo rwapfuye kera.
Am I speaking to somebody?
Ese hari umuntu tuganira hano?
I don't feel love anymore.
Ntabwo nyumva rwa rukundo.
You should not feel that way.
Ntabwo ari ukukwiye kumva.
When you get married,
iyo umaze gushaka
there is another love.
hari urundi rukundo.
It's called sacrificial
Urwo
love.
rwitwa urukundo.
It's not feeling.
Tamba cyangwa
It's not emotions.
si ukumva, si
It's God kind of love.
amarangamutima. Ni urukundo ruturuka ku Mana.
Sacrifice.
Urukundo rw'igitambo.
That keeps you together.
Urwo ni rwo rutuma mugumana.
For God so loved the world,
Kuko Imana yakunze abari mu
He
isi,
gave.
yatanze.
husband,
Bagabo,
love your wife
ukunde abagore banyu,
and give you,
mutange.
not a car,
Ntabwo ari ugutanga imodoka,
not a gift.
ntabwo ari ugutanga impano.
You see, men, we are masters in giving gifts.
Urabizi abagabo turi abantu bakunda gutanga impano cyane.
Your wife likes your gift,
Umugore wawe akunda impano zawe,
but the best gift you can give to
ariko
her,
impano wamuha isumba izindi,
it's you.
ni wowe ubwawe.
Jesus gave mountain.
Yesu yatanze imisozi.
Men did not go to him.
Abantu
He gave us the rivers.
yaduhaye imigezi.
Men did not go to him.
Abantu ntibigeze bamukunda.
He make it rain.
yaduhaye imvura iragwa.
Men didn't go to him.
Abantu ntibabimukundire.
Until he gave himself,
Kugeza igihe yitanze
then it
ubwe,
opened the way.
nuko akingura inzira.
What will open the way for your wife to come to you
ikizagukingurira imiryango umugore wawe akuzeho,
is when she knows she has you.
azamenya ko agufite ubwawe.
She has you,
Aragufite.
not your gift.
Ntabwo ari impano
She
zawe.
has you.
Aragufite ubwawe.
So Christmas is coming.
rero noheli begereje
There will be the Christmas tree.
hazaba hari ibiti bya noheli
Many gifts under the Christmas.
n'impano nyinshi munsi
You
yayo
know the best gift you can give to
uzi
them?
impano isumba izindi wagahaye umugore wawe
Wrap yourself in the gift bag
ihambire muri ambaraje
and squeeze underneath.
wishyire munsi y'igiti
We'll try.
All the women should say amen.
abagore bose mubwe bakwinda
Am I speaking today?
byose hariho tuganira
I'm gonna try that one.
Hallelujah.
haleluya
Sacrifice.
gutamba
You know in America,
igitambo urabizi muri amerika
oh, I love chocolate.
ariko nkunda shokora we
I love candy.
ariko nkunda
I
bombo
love flowers.
ariko nkunda indabyo
You know what people mean when they say they love
uzi
something?
ibyo baba bavuga iyo bavuze ngo bakunda ibyo
Listen
byose
very carefully.
reka amatwi neza
It is what the thing can do for them.
nicyo ibyo bintu byabakorera
So when we say I love my wife sometimes,
iyo tuvuze ngo nkunda umugore wanjye rimwe na rimwe
it's because of what she can do for us.
akenshi ni ukubera icyo
Because the
yadukoreye
day she does not behave,
kuko umunsi atabikoze atyo cyangwa
we don't say anymore I love her.
tukivuga ngo turagukunda
So your wife is not chocolate.
rero umugore wawe si shokora
Even though she may be your sweetie.
nubwo akuryohera
Your wife is not chocolate.
ntabwo ari shokora
Even though she is your honey.
nubwo ari ubuki bwawe
This love I'm talking about
urukundo mvugaho
does not change.
ntabwo ruhindagurika
Doesn't matter what she does
icyakora icyo ari cyo cyose
or what she doesn't do.
cyangwa ntagikore
It is superior than phileo.
urwo rukundo rusumba cyane fileo
That's why when you're still in enmity with
niyo
God,
mpamvu mukiri abanzi b'imana
even yet God loved you.
icyo gihe nacyo imana yarabakunze
So we need this love,
dukeneye
husbands,
rero urwo rukundo bagabo
to love our wife,
gukunda abagore
even
bacu
if they don't do what make us
naho
happy.
baba badakora ibidushimisha
That love is non-sexual.
urwo rukundo ntabwo rugenwa n'imibonano mpuzagitsina
That's another session, but I won't touch deep, okay?
iyo ni
We have some
inyigisho
cable
sindi bujye
first.
hasi cyane
I will just take it superficial.
ndagenda hejuru gato mbikoraho gusa
You see that love
urwo rukundo mbabwira
that is superficial
urwo rukundo rw'igitambo
is non-sexual.
ntabwo rugendana n'imibonano mpuzagitsina
Praise the Lord.
imana ishimwe
Man,
umugabo
listen to me.
ntega amatwi
Man
umugabo
have sex
afata imibonano
in the bed.
mu gitanda
Women
umugore
begin having sex
atangira imibonano we
depending the way you treat them the whole day.
bitewe n'uko wamwitayeho umunsi wose
Wow.
You guys are not ready for me.
abagabo ntabwo ibyo mwiteguye kubyumva mwebwe
Don't get shy.
ntigira isoni kandi
Test me more.
I will explain, my friend.
yabisobanureho
I wanted to know.
So a man,
umugabo rero
he feel like we're having intimacy when we are in the bed.
we ni nkaho yumva urukundo ari uko ari mu gitanda
That's why
niyo mpamvu
many women
abagore benshi
do not get as excited as you are when they are in the bed.
batabyishimira nk'uko ubyishimira wowe mu gitanda
You know what?
muzi impamvu
Because
kubera ko
of the way
kubera
you
uburyo
treated them
wabitayeho
the whole day.
umunsi wose
So sex for a woman begin in the morning
rero umugore we imibonano ihera mu gitondo akibyuka
and the whole day.
umunsi wose
The way you treat her,
uburyo
the
umwitaho
way you talk to her,
uburyo uvugana nawe
the way you care for her
uburyo umwereka
in a non-sexual way.
mu buryo butamusaba igitsina
Then when you get to bed,
rero wagera ku gitanda
you had a good time.
Oh.
bikaryoha
Wow.
If not,
bitabaye
it's
ibyo,
only you having a good time, she's
wowe
not happy.
uryoheye wenyine we ntacyo yumva
Because it begins for her in
kubera
the
ko we
morning.
byatangiye mu gitondo kare
All the men say,
abagabo mwese mvuge ngo
I get it now.
ntabwo nakumvishe
Complicated then.
Okay, let me explain some more for you.
reka rero nsobanureho gato
Don't forget this. It doesn't matter if she's black, white, yellow,
yaba
which
umuzungu
form.
umwirabura umuhondo iki
God has created all
ariko
women
bivuze abagore bose imana
with the same
yabaremye
essence.
mu buryo bumwe
So the way you relate to your wife daily
rero ubusabane bwawe n'umugore bwa buri munsi
will tell in the evening in the bed.
buzagaragarira mu gitanda nijoro muryana
Now here's the way God made women.
reba rero ko imana yaremye abagore none
Women
abagore
are circular beings.
n'abantu b'uruziga.
I will show you what I meant.
Kambereke ibyo mvuga.
This is a woman.
Uyu ni umugore.
It doesn't matter if he's tall or short.
Ntabwo
Rich or poor. Black or white. Educated or non-educated. This is your wife. She is circular. I will explain. In this circle, it is divided in different portions. I will just put few. You see? The first portion, let's say it's at home. I will put an H. The second portion is church. I'll put a C. The other portion is shopping. I'll put an S. The other portion is a friend. And so on. Did you see this? Okay. If there's a problem between you and your wife at home, I put a cross there or is problematic. That's hot. Do you see that? You got that? Beautiful? Good. You leave home. You don't talk to one another. Or you slam the door. Okay, bye. And you're gone. You go to work. The husband is compartmental. So, here is the man. This is the way God made man. Compartment. So in one compartment we have at home, friend, church, work, and so on. That's a man. That's me, that's you, that's you, that's you, that's you, that's you, that's you. That's us. So when we leave home, let's say there is a problem at home here. So we put a spot there. For the moment also there's a spot at home. You see that? And the man, there's a spot. So we leave. I go to work. Hey brother! How you doing? So good to see you. We go to church. I give you glory. That's the man. The woman is sitting and look at him. Such an hypocrite. We have problem at home. And now you're with your friend. You have a good time. You don't love me. You really don't love me. You are such an hypocrite. You can only know. He's not a hypocrite. He's just a man. Where the problem occurs, the problem stays there. Until he come back home. When he enter the garage, he go back to the problem. Outside of the house, brother, we're gonna go walk. Arsenal is playing. The wife said, you really don't love me. The woman, she goes to church. She's not crying because the worship is powerful. In my church, I don't need prophetic insight. I can look at the woman and know if they are doing well at home or not. And the husband get angry in the car. You want to be like white people now? You bring our problem publicly. You should have seen your face. You want everybody to know we have problem at home.
It's not her fault. She is circular. This problem follows her wherever she goes. That's why she will go to the Safeway and get angry at the poor woman who's at the counter. She begins to talk to the children. Get in there. The kid didn't do anything. But she's circular. Wherever she goes, she brings with her. That's why, if it didn't start right at home in the morning, in the bed, it won't go right for her. That's why, until this is solved, it's going nowhere. Let me help you. Are you ready? Good. Women don't like to talk about their stuff to everybody. But they do. Because they have no choice. It's like somebody have a cancer. You gotta get it out. Because it's killing you. So she goes sees her friend. Hey Selena. Oh Selena.
How are you? I'm well. No, you're not well. We can tell. You've been different these days. Why I'm okay? No. She cannot hide. It's killing her. So here's what the husband do. Are you ready? The husband is at work. He knows that it didn't go well at home in the morning. So he will start talking about something with his wife. You know, the kids and and the wife will answer. No, so little John is fine. I make sure I put the lunch in his bag. Because you engage in conversation with her, and she responded back without complaining, you think the problem is solved. Mistake. And then you even text and you put a heart, a little heart, I love you. And then she does not complain. She still answers back nicely. So you come home, you think everything is good. Women like to talk. They want to talk about it. Men don't want to talk about it because it makes them look less man. We like to push aside. You know, my wife is so emotional, and I don't like too much tears. I feel like they make me weak. And then she will begin to cry for something. I say, why are you crying? Because tears make man weak. Man don't like to enter the realm of emotions. Yet, you will never understand your wife until you enter that realm. If you ask a man, he came home. He will come home after work. And the wife will say, baby, how was work today? It was awesome. Oh, finish. She's trying to engage a conversation. Tell her more. Was your boss nice to you? Oh, yeah, women build relationship by conversing. But men don't like to talk. It was powerful. I remember one day I was watching a hockey game. I love hockey. And my team was playing.
kandi ikipe yanjye yarakinaga
The Calgary Flames.
yitwa Calgary Flame
Fire.
umuriro
Calgary Fly.
umuriro w'ikarigari
And it was the final.
noneho byari imikino ya nyuma
And they are in overtime.
bari barengeje igihe
If a team score 1 goal, the game is over.
igitego kimwe gusa cyari gusoza
And
imikino
I was sitting like this.
nari nicaye gutya
And my wife walked in the room.
umugore wanjye yinjira mu
Maybe
cyumba
can we go for a drive and chat a little bit?
aravuga ngo nshuti twajya mu modoka tukaganiraho gake
I'm going to give you a teaching. It's called the law of priority.
reka mbigishe inyigisho yitwa ngo agaciro k'ibintu bisumba ibindi
I'm going to attack that in 5 minutes. Don't worry.
ndabirwa minota 5
Because of the law of priority,
kubera iryo tegeko
I look at my
ry'ibisumba
hockey game
narebye hockey game yanjye
that I like so much.
nkunda cyane
I squeeze my teeth
nukura nta menyo
and I say,
ndafata
let's go.
ndavuga ngo reka tugende
So for 5 minutes in the car,
minota 5 twamaze mu modoka
I was not talking.
ntabwo namuvugisha
I was still watching the game.
nari ndimo kureba umukino
And she's asking, what are you thinking about?
ati ese ni icyo utekerezaho mugabo
Why do women ask to ask questions like that?
abagore bakunda
Why are you trying to track me down or to...
kuki ushaka kunkurikirana
She's not trying to track you down.
ntabwo ari ugukurikirana
She just want to know you.
ahubwo ashaka
And it's in
kumenya
conversation
kandi mu biganiro
that we know one another.
abashaka kumenya mumenyana
Husband,
bagabo
give yourself to your wife.
mwihe abagore banyu
I'm going somewhere now.
hari aho ndimo kugana
Another testimony.
ubundi buhamya
When we started the church,
dutangiye itorero
it was busy.
byari akazi kenshi
So busy
kenshi
that after 1 year,
ku buryo nyuma y'umwaka umwe
I realized my wife and I were like roommates.
nasanze njye n'umugore wanjye dusa n'abantu basangiye icyumba
You
gusa
know what I'm saying?
murabizi
We roommate.
abakodesha hamwe
Every conversation,
buri kiganiro
if it's not about the children,
niba ntavuga ku bana
it's about church.
ndavuga ku itorero
So I decided
mpitamo noneho
every Wednesday
ko buri wa gatatu
after Bible study,
nyuma y'amasengesho
I will take my wife out
nzajyana umugore wanjye hanze tugasohoka
like a romance day.
noneho ukaba umunsi wo gukundana
So we went the first Wednesday.
umunsi wa mbere turagenda
I didn't know what to say because I didn't want to talk about the children
kuko sinashaka kuvuga ku
and I didn't
bana
want to talk about the church.
ntabwo nashaka kuvuga ku itorero
I realized there's nothing else to say
nsanga nta kindi mfite cyo kuvuga
because it's always about the children
kuko mu gihe tuba tuvuga ku
or
bana
about the church.
cyangwa ku itorero
And then I want to talk its church.
noneho najya kuvuga
I wanna talk to
itorero
the children.
rigasohoka ndashaka kuvuga
And I
abana
close my
bagasohoka
mouth.
nkahita mfunga umunwa wanjye
Then when the waitress come,
noneho ugabura aje
I'm so happy
nanezerwa
because
cyane
it's clean a little bit the atmosphere.
kubera ko byatumye nibura ibintu bihinduka
So we went home.
noneho turagenda
Second Wednesday,
uwa gatatu ukurikiyeho
I
turagenda
went in the bathroom.
noneho njya muri toilette
I prayed in the spirit.
ndasenga mu
I said,
mwuka
God,
ndavuga ngo
this is
mana
my wife.
uyu ni umugore wanjye
We have 2 children.
ufitanye abana babiri
And I don't know what to say.
none sinzi uko namuganirije
But before we got married,
ariko tutararongora
I can write poems.
nandikaga imivugo
But now we are married.
none twarashakanye
It's either children
turavugana abana
or business
cyangwa akazi
or church.
cyangwa itorero
I know our relationship was dying.
ko urukundo rwacu rwarimo
Because if you remove the children
kuko abana bavuyemo
when they are married and gone,
bamaze gushaka baragiye
and you remove church,
ugakuramo n'itorero
we become strangers.
ni ukuvuga ko tuba tutakimenyana
There's many people are married,
abantu bashakanye bose
but they live with strangers and they don't know.
abantu benshi barashakana ariko bakabana
It
nk'abakodeshanya
was my case.
nuko nanjye nari
So
meze
that day I came and sat down like a little boy.
uwo munsi ndaza ndicara nk'agahungu gato
And I look at my wife like
ndeba umugore wanjye
I said, baby, tell me,
ndabwira ngo umugore mbwira
what would you like to do in life?
ese niki wifuza gukora mu
I was shocked
naratangaye
because I assumed everything about her.
kuko nibwira ko ibyo mbizi byose
I assumed that she was on fire for church like me.
nibwira ko izi umwuka wo gukora imana mu itorero nkanjye
She didn't say anything about church.
nta kindi avuga ku itorero
I was shocked and disappointed.
naratangaje bica intege
Everything was, I would like to do this orphanage. I would like to do this. No church.
nta torero ririmo
I assumed I assume that she's in this church stuff like me. I assume it. And that day for 1 hour, I will not tell her to stop talking. I begin to discover my wife. I begin to know what's really in her heart. You know why we don't know our wives? Because we are afraid to hear what is in their heart. Because sometimes it's too challenging to us. Amen. Amen. Praise the Lord. Papa, she said everything, no church. No church. No fire. No preaching. No church. Nothing. I feel like what? She was so passionate, she was crying. The orphanage and this thing. Do you know your wife? Let's begin to discover them. If only you can let them talk without being afraid to hear what they will say. Or ask them questions. Not about the children, or the business, or the finances, about them. Tell me, baby. Tell me something you never told me. Share with me a project that I'm not aware of. Tell me how you are feeling today. Can you really tell me what you think about me?
That's scary.
I want you to mark me today. If I can have a C, I'm happy. Allow her to express herself about you. Amen. Amen. You see that? Okay, let's go now to Genesis chapter 2. Verse 24 to 25. For this reason, a man shall leave his mother and his father and join his wife, and both shall become one flesh. Verse 25 said, they were both naked and they were not ashamed. I want you to understand, I'm touching little keys here, but in the full seminar it is systematic. Alright? So I'm going to touch this last key, I'm going to stop there, and I'm going to take a little break. God knows human beings, and therefore He makes it easy for us. He knows our limitations. So He gives us things that are simple. God created marriage, not man. And I want men to understand. Husband. When God created Adam, Eve was not there. Meaning, Adam knew God firsthand before the wife came. When God began to teach Adam about the assignment, the wife was not there. So suddenly, He makes the husband a teacher. Because the husband now had to teach Eve what God taught him when Eve was not there. Sometimes I wonder how husbands sit back and the women are the priests. It's a wrong foundation. Mama, you may be spiritual, prophetic, You have dreams and vision. But at the end of the day, you are not the priest of your house. Because that is an office, is not based on talent. Ta-da. Did you hear me, somebody? It's not because you have more dreams and vision that you're more passionate, that you hear God more often, that make you now the leader of the priests. No. You are not. You are a helper. A glorious task and office. You are a helper. That's why husbands, if you have nothing, what will she help you with? If you're not going somewhere, how can she help? Praise the Lord. Okay. So anyway, let's go back to it. So God gave us 4 laws. I call them graces because I'm a New Testament believer. I don't like to use the word law. And today, I will share with you only 2. Shortly. They changed my life. In this verse I just quoted from Genesis 2:24-25, the 4 laws are in there. If any human being apply these principles, there will be no divorce in the world. It is the key to make you enjoy marriage, not for marriage to be a burden, but rather a delight. Are you ready? Husband, you leave your mother and your father. That word leave does not mean you despise or you abandon your parents. I'll explain to you what it means. In the Hebrews is the word azab. Azab means before you get married, the most important people in your life might be your mom or dad, or your school, or your projects, or your work. I don't know. It depends. But in this case, it's the mother and the father. So God says, if you want your marriage to be successful, based on the right foundation, when your wife comes in, or your husband come in, whatever was number 1 in your life, you have to observe it. Meaning, you have to relinquish it in position of priority. In other words, if this thing was number 1, you don't throw it away. You push it down and you put your husband first, or your wife first. I will explain. It's called the law of priority. A lot of marriages are suffering because they don't understand this. Have you ever heard a wife will say, I'm not really important for you. It's your friend that comes first. Me, I don't count. You know what she's saying? She's suffering because this law was broken. She doesn't feel number one. She should be number one. I'm going to tell you, women, your pastor or your bishop or your apostle is number one. Your husband is. Don't miss this stuff. Don't miss this. Your husband is priority in the human relationships. Number one. So if I need you to do something, and your husband wants you to do something, at the same time, you need to listen to what your husband asks you to do, not the bishop. All African take notes. Because there's too much abuse in the church. Where pastors or bishops, they are the children of God. The greatest authority in your life, mama, when you get married, it's not even your father. Because you have been redeemed from your father's house. It's your husband. Not your pastor. Not your bishop. No, it's quiet. Because it's the truth. If you break these laws, somebody will feel I'm not important. I met many husbands in Burundi. They will be in church, but they are not in church. Because they say, it's like the pastor is the concubine. She listens more to the pastor than me. Do you hear what I say? Yeah, but my husband is not holy. Is he your husband? Is he? Did God say he has to be holy? If you marry, you must submit. In America, we don't use this word. Because submit is like you're abusing somebody. It's the truth. Did you hear what I said tell you in the beginning? You need knowledge, understand, and wisdom. Wisdom is application. Now, if you don't do what I'm teaching you, that you understood, then when things don't go well, stop praying for it. Instead of praying for God to change your husband, pray for God to change you. Okay. Azab. Listen to this one. This is not practical. It's spiritual. This is not to say, okay, I'm going to give 5 hours to my wife, 3 hours to the church, 2 hours to the children. No. It doesn't work. I tried. Huh? Have you ever heard about time management? Did you?
Yes.
All you need to prioritize everything. If you work in the office, in any company, time management, you know that. It doesn't work. I tried, it didn't work. So I created my own. Can I share with you mine? And I will do it for free. So you don't need to give an offering. Sometimes it was so frustrating. If you do this, you end up giving the time to somebody that's not his time. Okay. Your wife wants your best time. Your husband wants your best time. Your children want your best time. Your boss at work wants your best time. Your pastor needs your best time. Your friends need your best time. So how do you do this? You will end up cheating on one for the other. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. Amen. So what I'm going to share with you, that's what I do. You don't have to do it. So, time management for me is like going to the circus. Have you ever been to the circus? Have you seen it on TV? They juggle. I can't do it, but if I could do that, I will show you. You see the juggle? That's the way we juggle with our responsibilities. So I have few balls. You want to know the balls? In my mind, I have my wife. That's one ball. My children, there's one ball. The church is one ball. You understand? My relationship with others is another ball. And so on. Okay? So I tried to put in order. It didn't work. So I began to be a juggler. Have you ever seen somebody juggle? Where his eyes are? His eyes are focused on what? When somebody juggles, where his eyes are? His eyes are on the ball that is in the air. They don't juggle like this. They juggle like this. Alright? Yes. So I juggle. The ball that's in the air has my full 100% attention. Some of you tell your wife, or your wife telling your husband, I'm always at home. Why are you complaining? But all the time you're at home, you're on the phone. Talking to your friend, and your husband is waiting for the tea. Where is the ginger tea? And you're on the phone, but you are at home, but you are not home, because your attention is not home. Your attention is with your friend in Baltimore. Priority. It was hard for me, but I learned. So you see, I'm here. Okay. Unless of an emergency. My wife knows if she calls me, I will not pick up. Until I get to the hotel. Why? Because the ball that's in the air is healing house. When I get to the office, except for an emergency, very emergency, then she texts. Because she knows my time. My wife knows exactly right now I'm teaching you. She knows after 5 o'clock we will enter the other portion. By 9:30, 10, she knows we can talk. So yesterday I got home. I threw the children ball in the air. Because they need to go to bed quickly. So I spent 30 minutes. Then, I gave her 15 minutes. Because I know she will put them to bed. And then I called her. And it was our ball. 1 hour. Then, because Calgary has 2 hours behind, I went to Calgary Ministry. Because the ball was in the air. So don't go home when your husband wants you and you're on the phone. Running, serving tea, but you're on the phone. Yeah, sister. Oh, you're not home. He needs your full presence. Priority. 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 I'm going to close with this. Mama, listen to me. This one will be the greatest gift. I will give you a secret your husband will never tell you. Are you ready? Are you ready? If a man was one organ, it would be an eye. Why? If a man was one organ, it won't be the head or the back. Your husband, when you were young, you were not having kids yet. You used to take care of yourself. Now, you're married 5, 10, 15 years. You are abandoning yourself. He is watching. He won't tell you. He will not. But it's killing him to see you losing yourself and abandoning yourself like this. I tell you, I'm giving you a secret today. Huh? Now you dress up like a Navy SEAL outfit to go to bed with a bodyguard. Where are the beautiful, attractive, romantic outfits? He won't tell you, but it's killing him. He's an eye. One day I went to visit somebody at church. I knocked at the door like this. She looked in the little hole and saw me. Oh, Pastor! She ran her hair. No, you can't see me like that with my hair. You can't see my hair. And her husband was there. I said, you have an issue with your hair when I'm there? Do you know your husband is an eye? It's killing him to see you like a natural. But he doesn't say anything. But it's killing him to see you abandon yourself. You gain weight, you don't care. You dress up like your whatever. Your presentation is zero. And you feel like he knows. He knows. We are no longer kids. I don't care if he's 90 years old or 80 years old. He's an eye. Am I speaking? Let's be real. Take me the way I am. No. Take care of yourself. Closing. A young girl one day looked at her mother. It was 5, 6 p.m. And the mom started doing her little hair. Small little touch, refreshing a little bit. Nothing too complicated. But a little touch up, you know. And the daughter said, Mom, you going out? She said, no. Said, why are you touching up? Dad is coming soon. Oh, Papa, have to go. Are you hearing me? Don't abandon yourself. Because your husband is an eye. It is that eye that makes him run after you at first. No. You are still young. We are 80 years. We've been married for 30 years. I don't care how long you've been married. Take my counsel. Don't abandon yourself. Take care of yourself. Make yourself beautiful for him. Praise the Lord. Okay, I think I will stop here today. But there's so much thing I would like to Hallelujah. So, priority. In 2008, I was flying to Belgium. And I was so convinced. Finally, I have mastered the law of priority. I feel like God. I can't wait to go teach these people. Because I have the fruit. My wife, she's really number one. And then I was sitting in the plane. Listen to me. And suddenly, I saw a picture. My grandmother, she was an amazing woman. She raised me up. She's everything for me. She made me who I am. I owe her everything. I saw her sinking in the water. In the lake. On the right hand side. And my wife sinking in the lake. On the left hand side. And I cannot save both. The question is, Elhadj, who are you going to go for? You know in my heart, I was going to save my grandmother. And right there, God said to me, the law of priority you have not mastered. It's not physical. It's emotional. I repented. Do you get this? You don't understand? In other words, there are things in your heart that are not physical. You know the funny thing? My grandmother died in 1998. Now you have a dead person competing with my It's deep. This is deeper than you think. Is your husband number one today? Or is your children? You're not one with your children, Mama. It's in your heart. Is your husband really number one? Or is your dad? This is a serious thing. When we talk about the law of priority, it's not just physical. We need to go deeper. Today in your heart, without being romantic and being nice, truly, only you know. And the Holy Spirit can show you what is number one. Don't say Jesus. I'm not talking about that. In the human relationship, is your husband is really number one. More than your dad. More than your mother. More than your children. You see? Yes, anyway. This is serious. I was so proud thinking I had it all. The Holy Spirit went deeper. You can't do this on your own. You need God. Why are we fighting? Why are we wasting our time fighting? Why? Priority. Priority. You know, at one time I thought my wife was controlling me. Are you ready?
Yes.
Because I was trying to be a good boy. To live and please God. Listen to me. There is women who are pregnant with very ugly babies.
Oh, bafite abana babi cyane.
Don't take me.
Reka sobanura nimumve nawe ntabwo ndahagera.
One day I told my wife,
Umunsi nabwiye umugore wanjye.
you're like a demonic assignment against my life.
Usa naho uri ikintu cyoherejwe na shitani ku ndwanya.
The demons are running.
Ese abadayimoni nibo barimo
You don't get excited.
Ntunezerwa. Kuniba nirukana abadayimoni. Ntunezerwa.
I go, I cast out demons.
Ndagenda nirukana abadayimoni.
I preach.
Nkabwiriza ubutumwa.
And I come home.
Nagaruka imuhira.
And she's sitting like this.
Yicaye gutya.
And I share from what God did.
Amubwira icyo Imana yakoze.
And she looked at me like that.
Akandeba
I said, what kind of woman is
that?
There's fire.
Hari umuriro urimo kwaka.
Miracles.
Ibitangaza byakozwe.
And then one day I was praying back.
Umunsi barimo gusenga mu modoka.
This woman you gave me. Just like Adam said, this
Nk'uko
woman.
Adamu yabwiye Imana ngo uyu mugore wampaye.
And the Lord stopped.
Umwami arambwira
You are so immature.
ngo ntabwo uri gikuri ntiwakuze.
Jesus.
Yes.
Do you know why?
Uzi impamvu?
I will tell you.
Ndakubwira impamvu.
My wife was saying, you're never home.
Madamu yambwira ngo ntabwo uba mu rugo.
I'm never home.
Ntabwo mba mu rugo.
I'm always home.
Iteka mba ndi mu rugo.
But she said, you're never home.
We ntabwo ujya ukura. Ntabwo
I
uba mu
was
rugo.
really immature.
Ukuri ntabwo nari gusa.
You know when your wife said you're not home,
Si umugore akubwiye ngo ntabwo ujya uba
or I
mu
don't
rugo.
see you,
Cyangwa se nyankubona.
it doesn't mean you're not home.
Ntibisobanuye ko uba udahari.
I understood one thing.
Nasobanukiwe icyo
The
bisobanuye.
most important language in the world
Ururimi rufite agaciro
for a
gasumba
husband
ku bagabo bacu
is not English.
aba ari icyongereza.
It's woman.
Ni umugore.
Woman is a language.
Umugore ni ururimi.
Woman is a language.
Umugore ni ururimi.
If you don't speak woman, you will suffer.
Niba utavuga umugore uzababara.
Because you see, when a wife told you, when a woman tells
Iyo
you,
umugore akubwiye,
let's say she cleaned the floor, I
reka
use that as an
tuvuge
example,
arasukuye mu nzu.
and you come there with your shoes,
Ukaza wirukanka n'inkweto zawe,
and she will say,
akakubwira ati,
you always walk with your shoes in there.
ariko uteka ugenda n'inkweto zawe mu nzu.
Don't you see it's clean?
Ese ntureba ko hasukuye?
You know what she said?
Uzi icyo arimo kukubwira?
She doesn't care about the shoes you walk in.
Ntabwo inkweto wambaye zitayeho.
She wants you to say, wow, baby, thank you.
Arashaka kuvuga ngo, oh, umugore mwiza wakoze mu
She
cyo.
wants you to notice
Arashaka
what she did.
ibyo yakoze.
But you as a man,
Ariko wowe nk'umugabo,
you say, okay, I will never bring my shoes in your house.
njye ntabwo nzajya kuzana inkweto muri inzu yawe hano.
Do you understand? I will never bring my shoes anymore.
Nta ntabwo nzajya kwinjira inkweto
Do you
hano.
think this floor is more important than me?
Ese uri bwaki ahantu hasumbye
She
agaciro.
just wants you to notice and appreciate
Ushimishwa kandi ibyo yakoze.
what she did.
Icyo yakoze.
But you don't speak woman.
Ariko ururimi rw'umugore ntabwo rurarumva.
Therefore, there's miscommunication.
Rero hakabaho kutumvikana.
And they say we don't communicate.
Ukavuga ngo ntabwo tuvugana.
How can you communicate if you don't speak the same language?
Ururimi muvugana mutaruzi.
So,
Rero
my wife said,
umugore arambwira,
we're not together. And I was always at home.
kandi nahoraga mu rugo.
So God said, you're so immature.
Imana arambwira ngo ntabwo ukuze.
When your wife said,
Iyo umugore avuze
we are not together,
ngo ntabwo turi kumwe,
and you're eating 24 hours at home,
yewe niba uhari amasaha 24 yose,
she means
asobanuye ko
every time we are together,
buri gihe muri kumwe
there's always other people.
hari abandi bantu uba wamusumbije cyangwa witayeho.
So it's not your presence, it's who's around.
Si ukubaho kwawe ahubwo n'uwuhari.
Do you get that?
Nabyumvishe.
Aha. So when we do these seminars,
Iyo tugize rero aya maseminari,
I like we give lexicon
nkunda ko
and vocabulary
tugira
and sentences.
n'uburyo bw'ibintu butandukanye.
Wife,
Noneho umugore
you can learn woman,
akabasha
a man.
kwiga ururimi mugabo.
Because for a wife,
Kubera ko ku mugore
the most important language,
ururimi rw'agaciro gasumba
is
izindi
man.
ni mugabo.
and for man,
No ku mugabo rero
it's woman.
urwo rurimi ni umugabo.
But we are married for 30 years.
Ariko tumara imyaka 30
We
dushakanye.
only speak English and Kirundi.
Turacyavuga n'ikirundi n'icyongereza gusa.
I want to make you trilingual. So you can speak woman and understand woman language. And woman, that you understand man. When man do, you see the message. Very important, isn't it? That's why there's conflict in the house. It's not because we are bad people. We are ignorant and we don't speak the right language. That's why we don't understand one another. Praise the Lord. Amen. Okay, I'll stop here and pray. Next time. But next time we need to do outside. Will you like to do that? And I'll bring you my broken woman. Praise the Lord. Today we're going to take it low-key, let's bow our heads. And let's pray. There's so much we can teach, but at the end of the day, much is being said. I will pray and then we're going to do questions. Father, in the name of Jesus, few things have been said. You've helped me, and you are still helping me. Even every time I stand to teach, I feel challenged. So I just give you praise that you will help everyone here so we can do better, to honor your covenant and to uplift one another. Bless them. Thank you for the gift of forgiveness and the gift of new start, new beginning. That the husband will give a chance for a new beginning. That the wives will give a chance for another beginning. Then together they will acquire knowledge, understanding, and apply the few that they learn to the glory of the Father. In Jesus' name. Amen. We're going to take a pause of 10 minutes. During the 10 minutes, you have your book like this. Take a page, write your question, French or English, or either any language, fold it. Don't put your name, and we're going to collect them. And I'm going to take a little bit of time trying to respond to them. And if it is too many and we can respond few, I will create a little block and then I'm going to write down few insight. God bless you.
During our time break, we have some coffee, some sodas, some mandazi. So you are welcome.